Be honest with yourself. How many hours have you wasted today just watching other people live their dreams while yours collect dust? You're not alone. But here's the truth no one talks about. Consumption is the silent killer of your potential. In this audio, I'll give you the exact mindset shift, habits, and actions to break free from that trap and finally become the producer of your own life. Stay with me until the end, because one idea here can flip your entire reality starting today. Welcome to the journey of transformation. Today, we're taking a deep dive into something that can completely change the way you approach life, work, and success. You're here because deep down, you know you're meant for more than just endless scrolling, buying things you don't need, or binging one more show. In a world drowning in distractions, it's easy to slip into passive consumption mode, but that's not where your real power lives. Here's the truth. You were never meant to just consume. You were meant to create, to build, to produce, to turn ideas into reality. That's what this audiobook is about. It's not fluff, it's not hype. It's a clear path to help you shift from being a passive observer to an active, powerful producer of your own life. Together, we'll break down the consumer trap, we'll rebuild your mindset. You'll learn the daily habits that separate producers from dreamers, and you'll walk away ready to take real, bold action. So whether you want to level up your career, launch your own thing, or just take back control of your time, you're exactly where you need to be right now. Are you ready? Then let's get started. Take a deep breath. Your shift begins now. Imagine if every single day you woke up feeling energized, focused, and ready to tackle whatever challenges come your way. Imagine a life where you feel in control, not just of your day, but of your entire future. It's not a fantasy. It's a potential that lies dormant within each and every one of us, waiting for the right mindset and habits to unlock it. The first step in this transformative journey is understanding the difference between a consumer and a producer mindset. A consumer mindset is all about taking in information and resources without actively working to create or build something new. On the other hand, a producer mindset is proactive, creative, and focused on making a tangible impact. It's about turning ideas into reality and making things happen. Now let's talk about the habits that will make the most significant impact in your journey from consumer to producer. We'll explore practical strategies that can be easily integrated into your daily routine. And guess what? Some of these habits might just take as little as 5 minutes to implement, yet their impact on your life can be monumental. So if you're ready to take control of your life, unleash your potential, and start living on your own terms, then keep listening. The transformation you've been waiting for is just a few moments away. Get ready to say goodbye to the old you and hello to the extraordinary producer you were meant to be. Let's dive in. Section 1. The Consumer Trap. Breaking free from passive living. Welcome to our discussion on becoming a producer. And let me ask you a question. Do you feel like you're stuck in life? Like you're going through the motions, but not really moving forward? Are you tired of constantly consuming, watching videos, reading books, listening to podcasts, but not actually applying what you learn? If so, you might be stuck in the consumer trap. And this idea is everywhere. It's like an invisible force that keeps you from reaching your full potential. But once you become aware of it, you can start to break free. First, let's talk about what it means to be a consumer. Being a consumer is when you passively receive things rather than taking an active role in shaping your life. For example, if you spend your free time watching TV shows, scrolling through social media, or hanging out with people who don't support your goals, you're being a consumer of entertainment and company rather than creating your own experiences and relationships. Now, let's discuss why the consumer trap is dangerous. When you're stuck in consumer mode, you're not living life on your terms. Instead, you're letting external forces dictate how you spend your time, energy, and attention. You might feel like a victim of circumstance, thinking that you have no control over your situation. You might compare yourself to others who seem to be getting ahead while you stay in the same place. This can lead to feelings of jealousy, resentment, and bitterness. It's important to remember that as a consumer, you are not building any skills or assets that can help you grow personally or financially. You're not investing in your future self. Instead, you're spending your resources on things that provide temporary pleasure but ultimately do and contribute to your long-term well-being. Think about the last time you were stuck in consumer mode. Maybe you were scrolling through social media for hours, even though you knew you had things to do. Or maybe you watched TV even though you didn't enjoy it. How did you feel afterward? Did you feel accomplished, satisfied, or energized? Or did you feel lazy, unmotivated, and like you wasted your time? We've all been there. It's easy to fall into the consumer trap because it feels good in the moment. Watching that show might make you feel relaxed. Scrolling through social media might give you a dopamine hit, and consuming content might make you feel like you're learning and growing. But when you think about it, these things are like quick fixes that only provide temporary pleasure. They don't make you feel fulfilled. So how do you escape the consumer trap? The first step is to become aware of it. Pay attention to how you spend your time and energy. Ask yourself, am I truly investing in my future self, or am I just consuming for immediate gratification? Another way to escape the consumer trap is to start producing. Producing is when you actively create something rather than passively consuming. It could be a project, a piece of art, or a solution to a problem. When you produce, you are taking charge of your life and shaping it according to your vision. For example, instead of passively watching TV, try picking up a new hobby or skill. Watch a few episodes of your favorite show, and then put that time toward learning something new. Not only will you feel more accomplished, but you'll also have something tangible to show for your effort. Think about the last time you produced something, solved a problem, or created something new. How did you feel afterward? Were you proud, accomplished, and satisfied? That's the feeling of living a life on your terms. But here's the truth. Moving from consumer to producer is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of self-reflection, growth, and improvement. There will be times when you feel like you're making progress and other times when you feel stuck. But as long as you keep moving forward, you'll eventually reach your goals. Remember that you don't have to go through this alone. Reach out to friends, family, or even strangers for support and encouragement. And don't forget to celebrate your successes along the way. Every small victory brings you closer to your goal of living a life you're proud of. Now I want to hear from you. What are some of the ways that you feel stuck in the consumer trap? And what steps are you taking to move towards a more producer mindset? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos that help you become the best version of yourself. Thanks for watching. Section 2. The Mindset Shift. How to think like a producer. Alright, now that we've addressed the consumer trap, it's time to flip the script. It's time to change your mindset, because your mind is the root of everything. You can't be a producer without first thinking like one. The producer mindset is radically different from the consumer mindset. While the consumer thinks in terms of scarcity, there's never enough time, money, or resources, the producer thinks in terms of abundance. They understand that everything they need to create is already within their grasp. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the right conditions. It's about realizing that action creates opportunity. Real-world example. Let me give you another example. Think about Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful media moguls of our time. Oprah didn't wait for permission. She didn't sit back and consume content endlessly. No, she used every single experience she had, every bit of knowledge she learned, and turned it into a powerful platform that reaches millions. Her mindset wasn't I need to wait until everything is perfect, or I don't have the resources. Her mindset was always, what can I create with what I already have? And that's the essence of the producer mindset. The shift in mindset is a powerful one. Producers understand that they are the architects of their own success. They don't expect anyone to give them permission. They create their opportunities. So let us break down the 3 pillars of the producer mindset and explore how you can start embodying them today. Number 1. Abundance over scarcity. Producers understand that there is more than enough to go around. Whether it's money, ideas, opportunities, or success, they believe there's always room for more. There is an endless supply of everything out there, and you have the ability to tap into it. Scarcity only holds you back. If you're constantly thinking there isn't enough to go around, you'll always stay stuck in consumption. A producer, on the other hand, knows that they can create more of what they need. You can create value, build networks, generate income, and develop opportunities. The key is creating value first. Number 2. Action over procrastination. Producers are not perfectionists. They are doers. They take action and learn along the way. You can't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions. You'll be waiting forever. A producer moves fast, tests ideas, fails fast, and adapts quickly. They understand that progress is better than perfection. Number 3. Ownership over victimhood. A producer takes responsibility. They don't blame external circumstances or other people for their failures. They own their decisions, mistakes, and successes. When things don't go as planned, they don't play the victim card. They look for solutions. They have complete ownership of their life. Now, imagine your life with this mindset. Picture yourself waking up every day knowing that you have the power to create. Whether it's creating a new project, a new income stream, or simply creating a new version of yourself. Imagine no longer being stuck in the cycle of passive consumption, but stepping into the role of someone who deliberately shapes their future. It's an empowering shift, one that makes you realize you have the ability to design your own life. Now, I know this might sound like a dramatic change, but shifting your mindset is entirely possible. It starts with small steps. Maybe it's choosing to take action instead of procrastinating, deciding to believe in abundance rather than scarcity, or taking ownership of a situation instead of being a victim. These might seem like tiny changes, but they compound over time. Think about it. If you take one small action every day towards thinking like a producer, in 365 days, you'll have transformed your life. So here's your mini action step. Take a moment to reflect. Which of these 3 pillars do you need to embrace most right now? Is it shifting your thinking from scarcity to abundance? Is it taking more action and letting go of procrastination? Or is it owning your life and no longer playing the victim? Grab your journal again and write down which pillar resonates with you most at this moment. Then, take one small step today to begin embracing it. It could be something as simple as starting a small project, eliminating one piece of negative content you're consuming, or making a decision to take full ownership of a current situation. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about making that choice to start shifting your mindset and taking ownership. Every small step you take today will set you up for a future where you are the creator, the producer of your own life. And remember, you've got this. I'm rooting for you. Now go out there and start producing. Section 3. Building the habits of a producer. Okay, now that we've shifted our mindset, let's talk about something equally as important: habits. You can't just think like a producer. You have to act like one too. In this section, we explore the 3 core habits of a producer and how you can start building them into your daily routine. But before we dive into those habits, let me ask you a question. What do you think separates producers from consumers? How can you cultivate more productive habits in your life? Well, here's the thing. Habits are the foundation of everything. If you want to transition from being a consumer to a producer, it's not just about reading the right books or thinking positive thoughts. It's about building small, repeatable actions into your daily routine that move you toward production, not consumption. You see, a producer doesn't just react to the world, they shape it. They don't wait for things to happen. They make things happen, and it all starts with the right habits. But what exactly are these habits? Let's find out. First, we'll discuss the 3 core habits of a producer. Habit number 1, daily creation routine. Do you have a consistent daily routine for creating value? This is the first habit of a producer. It could be writing a few pages of a book, designing one piece of art, recording a podcast episode, or brainstorming new ideas for your business. The key is to make creation a daily practice. When you build a daily creation routine, you train your brain to be more creative and productive. You also establish a foundation for consistency. Every great work of art, every successful business, every big achievement started with a single step, a daily routine. Make it a habit to produce something every day, no matter how small. Over time, these small efforts compound into significant progress. Here's a real-world example to inspire you. Take J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Did you know that she wrote the first Harry Potter book while living on public assistance and raising a young child alone? Rowling didn't wait for the perfect conditions to write. Instead, she created a daily routine. Every morning, she would wake up early, get her work done, and then take care of her daughter. She wrote in the margins of time, but she wrote consistently. As she wrote, the Harry Potter world grew, and with it, so did Rowling's confidence and skills. Today, Rowling is one of the best-selling authors of all time, thanks to her daily creation habit. Habit number 2, focused work blocks. Do you allocate dedicated time blocks for focused work? In a world full of distractions, it's crucial to carve out time for deep, uninterrupted work. A focused work block is a scheduled period where you turn off notifications, silence your phone, and immerse yourself completely in your work. During this time, Your sole focus should be on the task at hand. This could be writing, designing, coding, strategizing, or any other activity that moves your work forward. Here's a real-world example for you. Look at Cal Newport, the author of Deep Work. Newport is a firm believer in the power of focused work blocks. He schedules his day meticulously, allocating specific time slots for deep work, meaning those activities that require intense focus and produce high-quality results. He advises setting aside the morning for deep work before distractions pile up. This approach has helped him write several books and publish numerous research articles. Habit number 3, continuous learning and adaptation. Are you committed to continuous learning and growth? A producer never stops learning. They stay curious, open-minded, and hungry for knowledge. It's essential to dedicate time to learning new skills, staying updated on industry trends, and expanding your body of knowledge. Learning keeps you sharp, adaptable, and competitive. Consider Thomas Edison, the prolific inventor. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This quote perfectly encapsulates his approach to learning. Edison experimented tirelessly, failing forward with each attempt, learning from both his successes and failures. He adapted his approach based on the lessons learned, ultimately leading to his groundbreaking inventions. These 3 habits, daily creation, focused work blocks, and continuous learning, are the cornerstones of a producer's life. They help you shift from a consumer mindset to a producer mindset. But remember, habits aren't formed overnight. It's about small, consistent steps over time. Now it's time for you to take action. Identify one habit that resonates with you the most and commit to it today. Can you commit to a small daily creation routine? Can you block off an hour each day for focused work? Or perhaps you want to dedicate some time to learning a new skill related to your goals. Write down your commitment in your journal or on your calendar and hold yourself accountable. Remember, becoming a producer isn't a destination. It's a journey. It's a continuous process of learning, adapting, and evolving. So start today. Build these habits brick by brick, and watch as you transform from a consumer of content to a creator of your own destiny. Section 4. Building your personal brand as a producer. Now it's time to dive into a crucial aspect of the producer lifestyle, building your personal brand. Your brand is one of your most valuable assets. It's how the world recognizes you, how you stand out in a sea of competitors, and how you leave a lasting impact. Remember, as a producer, your brand is more than just your work. It's an extension of who you are, your personality, your passions, and the impact you aim to make. You see, your personal brand isn't just about what you do. It's about who you are and how you deliver value to others. When you shift from being a consumer to a producer, your personal brand becomes the bridge between what you create and the world that needs it. It's the story that connects your audience to you. And a strong personal brand is the cornerstone of your success as a producer. But what exactly is a personal brand, and why should you care? Well, your personal brand is how you present yourself to the world. Your expertise, your values, your voice, and the way you communicate. But it goes beyond a fancy logo or catchy tagline. A personal brand is a reflection of your unique story and the value you bring to others. It's how you influence, inspire, and connect. Now you might be thinking, I'm just one person. How can I possibly build a brand? Well, you already have a brand whether you know it or not. Every interaction you have, every piece of content you create, and every project you work on contributes to your personal brand. The question is, do you want to shape that brand intentionally or leave it to chance? I know you're capable of creating something remarkable, so let's embark on this journey together. Let's uncover the secrets of building a powerful personal brand that will set you apart, attract your ideal audience, and help you achieve your goals. A personal brand is like a fingerprint. No one else has it. It's the combination of your skills, experiences, perspectives, and values that make you uniquely you. Here's why you should care about building a personal brand. It helps you stand out. In a crowded marketplace, your personal brand is what sets you apart from the competition. It allows you to differentiate yourself based on your unique skills and experience. It builds trust and credibility. When people connect with your authentic self, they begin to trust and believe in you. A strong personal brand establishes you as an expert in your field, building credibility with your audience. It attracts the right opportunities. By showcasing your talents and passions through your personal brand, You naturally attract opportunities that align with your interests and expertise. It's like having a magnet for your ideal clients or collaborators. It helps you monetize your passion. Your personal brand can open doors to monetizing your passions and hobbies. With a dedicated following, you can turn your unique skills into a source of income. It creates a sense of community. Building a personal brand often leads to forming connections with like-minded individuals. It can foster a sense of community and belonging among those who share similar interests. Creating a memorable personal brand is a game changer. It's a strategic move that can skyrocket your career and help you achieve success on your own terms. The good news is you don't need to be a household name to start building your personal brand. In fact, some of the most successful brands started as small side projects with a lot of heart and a sprinkle of creativity. All it takes is a little planning, consistency, and a dash of authenticity. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the key steps you need to take to craft a personal brand that truly shines. Let's explore the core components that come together to form a remarkable personal brand. 1. Define your unique value proposition. UVP. This is the foundation of your personal brand. Ask yourself, what makes me unique? What is the one thing that I do better than anyone else? Your UVP is what sets you apart from the crowd. Maybe you're a graphic designer with a minimalist style, or a coach who helps people break through their limiting beliefs. Whatever it is, identify what makes you special and make it the core of your brand. 2. Stay consistent. Don't be a sporadic performer. Producers show up consistently. If you're going to share content, whether it's articles, videos, or social posts, make sure it's regular and valuable. Consistency keeps your audience engaged and coming back for more. It also signals to the world that you're serious about your brand. 3. Leverage social media and online platforms. Social media is your secret weapon. Use platforms where your target audience spends their time. Share your work, your insights, and engage with others in your field. Social media amplifies your reach, helps you connect with potential clients or collaborators, and establishes you as an industry thought leader. 4. Engage and build relationships. Networking isn't just about collecting business cards. It's about forming genuine relationships. Attend events, join online communities, and reach out to people you admire. Building a strong network can open doors to amazing opportunities and collaborations. These components aren't just guidelines. They're the building blocks of a personal brand that sets you apart. Consistency, authenticity, and providing value are the keys that unlock success. As you incorporate these components into your personal brand strategy, remember, it's not about overnight fame. It's about laying the groundwork for long-term success. Stay true to who you are, embrace your unique skills and expertise, and always aim to provide value to your audience. Building a personal brand takes time and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. It's an investment in yourself and your future. Imagine waking up every day knowing that people recognize your name, that they trust your expertise, and that your unique voice is making a difference in the world. That's the power of a well-crafted personal brand. Here's a quick action step you can take right now to start building your personal brand. Think about the value you want to bring to the world. What problems do you solve? What makes your approach unique? Write down your unique value proposition, UVP, in your journal. Having it written down is the first step towards making it a reality. Once you've defined your UVP, you can start thinking about how to showcase it to the world. Whether it's through content creation, social media engagement, or networking, there are plenty of ways to get the ball rolling. So grab your journal and start writing. What value do you want to bring to the world? How can you share your unique perspective? Your answers to these questions will form the basis of your personal brand and set you on your journey to becoming a successful producer. Remember, your personal brand is a reflection of your unique story and the value you bring to the world. It's your passport to standing out, building trust, and achieving your dreams. Embrace your authenticity, showcase your skills, and always strive to make a positive impact. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. We're all in this together. Reach out to others, collaborate, and build a supportive network that cheers you on every step of the way. Your personal brand is a powerful tool, and when you wield it effectively, there's no telling how far you can go. So go forth, brave producer, and create a brand that reflects the incredible value you have to offer. Section 5. Taking massive action and sustaining long-term growth. Bold action is the result of calculated effort and confidence in your craft. It's about setting clear goals, breaking them into manageable steps, and then taking daily action until you've achieved what you set out to do. In this final section, we're going to dive into why massive action is essential, how to take it effectively, and how to sustain that momentum for long-term growth. Trust me, by the end of this section, you'll be armed with the tools to turn your dreams into reality. So let's get started. First off, let's talk about why massive action is so important. You can have all the knowledge, the right mindset, and even the best personal brand, but if you don't take action, nothing happens. Nothing changes. You remain stagnant. Taking massive action is the key that unlocks your potential. Now, you might be thinking, why is action so crucial? Well, here are 3 reasons why. 1. Action is the proof of your commitment. When you take massive action, you're showing the world, and most importantly, yourself, that you're serious about your goals. It's like saying, I'm not just talking about it, I'm doing it. And that kind of commitment inspires both yourself and others. 2. Action builds momentum. Think of momentum like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it picks up speed, it gathers more and more snow, growing bigger and stronger. Taking action consistently creates that snowball effect in your life. Each step you take, no matter how small, contributes to the momentum that drives you forward toward your goals. The more action you take, the greater the momentum, and with it, the increased chances of achieving your dreams. 3. Action provides clarity. We often overthink things, trying to plan every detail in advance. But the truth is, there's only so much planning you can do. Action provides clarity. When you start taking steps toward your goal, things will shift. New ideas, opportunities, and solutions will present themselves along the way. Action helps you clarify your path, refine your goals, and adapt to the ever-changing landscape. Next, let's discuss how to take massive action. As a producer, you have the power to shape your future. You have the ability to take control of your actions and steer your life in the direction you desire. But how do you actually translate this power into tangible results? Here are 5 steps to help you take massive action. Step number 1, set clear, specific goals. If you don't know what you're aiming for, how can you ever hit the target? You need clear, specific, and measurable goals that give you direction. Whether it's finishing a project, launching a product, or hitting a revenue target, your goal needs to be something you can track and break down into smaller steps. Real-world example, look at Elon Musk. His goals with SpaceX and Tesla were bold, but they were always specific. He didn't just want to change the world. He wanted to build a reusable rocket or make electric cars mainstream. These specific goals gave him the focus he needed to take action, even when things seemed impossible. And guess what? He made it happen because his action was aligned with a clear purpose. Step number 2, break goals into actionable steps. Massive action doesn't mean running at everything at once. It means breaking down your big goals into small, actionable steps. Instead of thinking, I want to create a best-selling book, think, I'll write 500 words every day for the next 2 weeks. These smaller chunks make the goal more attainable and less overwhelming. Real-world example, James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, built his career by consistently publishing 1 article at a time. He didn't focus on becoming a best-selling author right away. His small, consistent actions, writing articles, improving his process, and learning, gradually turned him into one of the leading voices on habits and behavior change. Step number 3, develop an unstoppable work ethic. The difference between a producer and a consumer is in their work ethic. Consumers consume, but producers create relentlessly. There will be times when you're tired, when you want to quit, when distractions feel overwhelming. But the real producers push through. They develop the work ethic that says, I will keep going no matter what. Real-world example, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is known for his insane work ethic. Whether he's filming a movie, working on his business, or training for a wrestling match, his routine is relentless. He's consistently in the gym at 4 a.m., staying focused on his goals. That kind of drive didn't happen overnight. It was cultivated through years of intentional action. Step number 4, embrace failure as feedback. If you're taking massive action, you will inevitably face setbacks. Failure is part of the process, but it's not a reason to stop. It's an opportunity to learn. Producers don't fear failure. They learn from it and adjust their approach. Each failure is simply feedback that tells you what doesn't work. With each failure, you get one step closer to success. Real-world example. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He faced tons of rejections and failures throughout his career. But instead of giving up, he used those failures as fuel to become the greatest basketball player of all time. That mindset is what you need to adopt. Failure is feedback, not a reason to quit. Step number 5, sustaining long-term growth. Taking action is one thing, but maintaining long-term growth is where the true magic happens. Once you start moving forward, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and lose sight of the bigger picture. To sustain your growth, you need to focus on 3 things. Number 1, constant improvement. Never stop learning. As a producer, it's crucial that you're always refining your skills. This could be improving your craft, learning new tools, or mastering a niche in your industry. Sustained growth requires you to evolve. Number 2, a support system. As a producer, you won't be able to do everything on your own. Surround yourself with people who support your vision: mentors, peers, friends, or family. They will be there to keep you accountable, share new ideas, and remind you of your goals when things get tough. Number 3, maintain a healthy balance. Producers work hard, but they also understand the importance of balance. Too much hustle without rest leads to burnout. Incorporate rest, play, and recovery into your routine. Recharge so you can keep producing at a high level for the long haul. Remember, you have the power to create the life you want. The choice is yours. Will you continue to consume, or will you take massive action and become a producer? I hope this journey has been eye-opening and inspiring. Your life has the potential to be extraordinary. The decision to seize that potential lies within you. Are you ready to step into the role of a producer, not just in your own life, but in the lives of others? Remember, you are capable of achieving greatness. Don't settle for being a passive consumer in your own story. Instead, take charge and become an active participant in shaping your future. Take action, embrace challenges, and never stop believing in your ability to create positive change. If you've resonated with this message and found value in our discussion today, I invite you to show your support. Your engagement fuels my passion to continue delivering impactful content. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions. Together, let's keep evolving and striving for greatness. All right, I challenge you to take a mini action step right now. Look at your goals. What's one small action you can take today that will bring you closer to your target? Write it down, then take that action. Start today. Massive action isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about doing something, anything, right now to move forward. Take one step and the next will come easier. You probably heard the phrase, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But let me tell you something. That single step won't take you very far. It's what you do after that first step that truly matters. It's the consistency, the persistence, and the daily actions that compound over time, leading you to your destination. The time to take action is now. Stop consuming, stop waiting, and start producing. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. Massive action is the cornerstone of everything I've shared in this audiobook. It's the fuel that drives results. If you've made it this far, you've learned about the mindset of a producer, how to build habits that set you up for success, and the practical steps you can take to begin creating real value in your life and work. Now it's time to put it all into action. This is your call to arms, your challenge to go out into the world and start producing. You have everything you need right now to start moving forward. But the real test begins once the audiobook ends. The key to success lies in your ability to take immediate action. It's not enough to simply absorb information. It's about implementing what you've learned. Here's what I want you to do. 1. Make a commitment to yourself. Decide right now that you will no longer just consume and wait for things to happen. You're a producer now. You create, you build, and you add value to the world. Write down your commitment. Whether it's to launch your first product, start a blog, create a YouTube channel, or take a new approach at work, commit to doing it. 2. Take one action today. What's one thing you can do right now that moves you closer to your goal? Maybe it's setting up a meeting, writing the first paragraph of a new project, or learning a new skill. Do it today, not tomorrow, today. Every small step counts. 3. Keep the momentum going. Remember, consistency is what separates producers from consumers. Don't let one action be your last. Keep showing up. Keep taking action. Build on each success. The small wins add up over time, And before you know it, you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. 4. A word of encouragement. The journey you're on is yours to own. There will be moments of doubt, obstacles, and failures, but that's all part of the process. Every successful producer, entrepreneur, and leader has faced them. What matters is not the setback, but the comeback. It's about your ability to rise, learn, and keep going. You have the power to control your future. You are in the driver's seat. The shift from consumer to producer doesn't happen overnight, but if you continue to take the actions you've learned here, you will make steady progress. Final mini action step. Before you finish listening, I want you to take a moment and reflect. What is the first step you'll take after finishing this audiobook? Write it down, then take that step. Today, start right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. You have everything inside you to be the producer you were always meant to be. Don't let the world tell you otherwise. Take control, create, and produce. The world needs what you have. Now go out and make it happen. Thank you for spending this time with me. I believe in your ability to shift from being a consumer to a producer, and I can't wait to see all the incredible things you will create.
Subscribe to my channel.